Hey everybody, Rebecca here, and I am officially 1 day post-op. I can't believe I did it. I actually did it, you guys. Gastric bypass, RNY, yesterday on August 3rd. It was the biggest choice I've made for myself in my entire life. And I'm just here at the hospital. I finally got the room to myself. I've had a little bit of gas pain. I should say a lot of gas pain. Not too bad. Out of 10, it's maybe like at the most it's been a 7. So I can't complain too much because I have watched other videos where the gas pain was excruciating and they couldn't move. They couldn't deal with it. I've never been more excited to fart in my life. I'm waiting for all that to happen because they say that's the best way to get it out is by walking and farting. I've had a bit of nausea. Not too bad though. It's just from all the medicine they gave me and the what do you call it? Anesthesia. Yeah, I'm watching TV. I have been walking quite a bit this morning. Yesterday I only walked once, but I tried to do a lot today. I saw the physical therapist. I saw my nurses be coming in and out. I saw the nurses practitioner, and now I'm just waiting to see my surgeon, who I'm waiting for. I can't have anything to drink or eat yet. Yesterday was horrible. Yesterday was probably, I think, gonna be like the hardest day ever. Let me start by describing what it was like. So we got here in the morning, and they admitted me right away. I got me in a bed, put my gown on, put the IV in me, and what was so funny was as soon as the nurse took the needle out to show me, like, oh, I'm gonna put the IV in now, you just heard my blood pressure or my heart rate just go from beep, 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 and I was like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, kind of freaked me out. I don't like needles. I don't like blood. I don't like looking at it. So the fact that she showed me was just horrible. It was funny. And they gave me, a few medicines there, like a blood thinner, and I can't remember what else. My surgeon saw me. Next thing I know, it was time for me to go in, and I said goodbye to my boyfriend and my mom. And then I don't walk. I'm in a bed. They roll me into the operating room, and it was like Babies R Us. Like it was crazy. Like as soon as I walk in, I hear like the lullaby song. Like I don't even know how it goes, but it was just lullabies, and it made me feel like I was in some kind of a weird, scary movie where it's all this hospital stuff, and this little creepy baby is gonna come around the corner and attack us or something. I don't know. That's weird. Why am I thinking about that? So, yeah, next thing I know, they switched me over to the operating table, and they gave me a sedative. The the doctor that puts me to sleep, he was talking to me about where I go to school, what I'm studying, and next thing I know, I'm asleep. I wake up in the recovery room, and the first thing I said in the recovery room was, I have to pee. And the nurse was like, you have a catheter. And I was like, no, I have to pee now. You have a catheter. No, I want to pee on the toilet. She said, no, I'm sorry. You have a catheter. You're not going to wet the bed. And I was so stubborn. I was just like, take it out. I want to go pee on the toilet. Like, I don't want this thing in me. And then I was like, where's my mom? And she was like, she can't come in here right now. This is the recovery room. She'll see you in your room. And I was like, you're mean. It was, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like a little kid. Thank God, like 5 or 10 minutes later, they rolled me in. All I wanted was my mom. That's really all I wanted. I just kept asking for her. I was just like, where is she? I just want my mom. And they brought me to my room, and I was still, you know, I didn't know how to work anything, so I just started screaming. I was like, nurse, mom, I want my mom. And I was still out of it. That's all I could think about, because I was like, I just don't want to be alone. Like, I know I just went through this whole traumatic experience, and waking up by yourself is not fun. It was scary. The first 2 hours after, when I was in my room, my mom was here, but those were probably the worst 2 hours ever. And you know what I should have done that would have helped me to get through those 2 hours was sleep. And I didn't. I wanted to stay awake. I wanted to see what was going on. And, yeah, that didn't help me. So, if I would have slept, it would have gone by a lot better. And probably the first 4 hours after surgery were the worst. And then it got easier. I just slept the rest of the day. Kept pushing my pain med. I don't know where it is right now. Right here. This magical little button that makes me go to sleep. Yeah. I went to bed. I woke up at like 3. They had to change my IV because it got out. That hurt a little bit. And next thing I know, I woke up just about every hour last night when the nurses came in. And I know Melly May brought like an eye mask, which I should have totally brought, but I didn't. I just used a wet towel over my eyes to keep me from seeing the lights. And yeah, so then today everything's a little bit more smoother. I woke up, they took the catheter out immediately, so I was like, yes. I walked around for a bit, came back to bed. I walked, maybe took a little bit of a nap for an hour, and then I walked around some more, started talking on the phone, texting people, eating some ice chips. Nurses say I'm doing great. They said that I am moving a lot more than most people do when they get out of surgery, so that's really good. My goal is to do 1/4 mile. So I already did 3 laps, and I need to do 1 more to make it 1/4 mile. So I'm really excited about that. I want to say thank you to everybody for their prayers, for their well wishes, for all the support, especially my mom, because she's been here 24/7, and I could not do this without her. My boyfriend as well, he was here all day yesterday, and he went home when I was asleep, and then he's coming back later on today. So those are like my 2 biggest supporters, and aside from the rest of my family as well. Yeah, so my mouth is getting dry, sorry. That's another thing, my mouth gets really dry really fast, and I can't, I do 1 ice chip at a time because I can't do too many. Yeah,